Going on, guys? Rig 5 does approve of this because we are doing tests of tests between multiple tests that we previously tested, and we're doing the biggest, baddest test of all the tests we've ever tested. Well, damn, it sure sounds like there's a lot of tests going on here, and well, there is. And when I am done doing this test for 1 week, it will answer the majority of questions when it does come to Raptoreum mining. Welcome to the Rabid Mining YouTube channel, and boy, do I like to do tests. Welcome to the Rabid Mining YouTube channel. Rabid here, and if you haven't, please consider hitting that subscribe button, thumbs up button, as well as bell notification to be notified for future videos. So some of you in comments do mention that I tend to talk too fast sometimes, so I'm going to try to slow it down a little bit, but when I'm excited about stuff, I just can't help it and I just go crazy. If you watch my live streams, you know when I get asked a question sometimes it could take me 5 to 10 minutes of going into a whole bunch of other things just to answer a simple question, but that's just the way I roll. Okay, so what do I actually have going on here? First, if you guys are looking for server power supplies, be sure to check the description. I do have links to fancy 1200 watt server PSUs like this, which is actually running 5 of my CPU mining rigs to save on power supplies. Before I used to have 6 in here. You can see I have a couple over there still. But yeah, this is running pretty much all these rigs right here all by itself. 1200 watts. I could run 6, possibly 7 rigs on it if you run nice and efficient. So what are the most popular questions when it comes to Raptoreum mining? Let me know in comments right now what you think they are. I'm pretty sure you guys know because you guys have been asking them. But one, ever since XMRig did come onto the scene, people are asking, is it worth it, and is it better than mining with the CPU Miner GR? So here we are testing CPU Miner GR versus XMRig. If you are unfamiliar between the two miners, CPU Miner GR is the original dedicated miner for Raptoreum. It has the full tune function, the benchmark function. It tunes your CPU dedicated for Raptoreum mining on the 20 rotation Ghost Rider algorithm, which is the biggest pain algorithm to test. It takes a long time to test and get different averages and just a whole bunch of stuff. It is like one of the most difficult algorithms to actually test. And we have XMRig, which is like the OG of CPU mining miners. That is like to CPU mining, that is T-Rex to NVIDIA cards with GPU mining. That is the Team Red miner to AMD cards for GPU mining. So XMRig, it came onto the scene. It has 1% dev fee, and if you compile it yourself, you can drop it down to a 0% dev fee. I don't recommend doing that. It's a great dev, great miner. You should at least give, 0.5 or something. But you know what? It is all up to you. The chance to go down to 0% is there. Also, there is no tuning. Once you set up your pools and whatnot for it, you are straight to mining. CPU Miner GR does require a 4-hour full tune in order to get running in the initial first place. Now, that is not the only test that's going on. While we're at it, we're also adding another test to look at what is the most profitable pool, and a lot of people were talking about this one. As we know, Flock Pool has a massive amount of hash rate, but I keep saying, you know what, it's not the most profitable because with the hash rate and miners that it's on it, because there is so much hash rate on it, the luck value on that is actually lower than going to a smaller pool. So you increase your luck on a smaller pool, and potentially being on a smaller pool will grant you more profits. I also been saying because there's so much hash rate, the blocks found to the hash rate ratio is actually lower than some of the smaller pools. But who doesn't matter, we're going to get to the testing here to see exactly what pools I am testing to see what's going on. I also want to clarify, just so that there's no bias or anything in here, when I am doing the CPU Miner GR versus XMRig, that is on rig 1 and 2 here with the 2 biggest coolers. Those are both on Flock Pool because everyone says Flock Pool is the best, and I don't want any other bias coming on there. So I threw those 2 on Flock Pool just so no one could say, oh, you should have tried Flock Pool or something like that. So right out of the get-go, the XMRig versus CPU Miner GR is on Flock Pool. Now, adding to all that, I kind of got my list of pools right here, if you can read my little chicken scratch writing. So number 1, I am testing Flock Pool. On top of that, so CPU Miner GR is going to be used on all these pools, so there's no type of misinformation, miss anything. CPU Miner GR is going to be used on all the pool testing here, except for the initial Flock Pool, which, like again I said, XMRig and CPU Miner GR. But while we're here, we can also use those hash rate numbers and profitability in testing the pool's profitability. And we're going to be putting that up against our plant which previously I said was taking funds. People are saying that it's actually getting better now. So we're going to be testing this out. Is it getting better? We're going to see what kind of profits we're looking like. We're also going against Supernova. We're doing our pool. We're doing the O11 data pool. And we're also doing the small Canadian pool here. Mina, Fackle, Faisal. I'm not sure how to say that, but that is the one we're also testing. I actually kind of like that pool. So we are testing all these pools as well as XM rig versus CPU Miner GR. Every rig is tuned to 3.6 all-core overclock at 1 volt. So everything's exactly the same, started at the exact same time. So in 7 days, we're going to get to the bottom of what is the best miner, as well as what is the best pool to mine on. Now the real answer is, for best pool to mine on, really it is any of the pools. Mine on all of them. We shouldn't have so much hash rate on one pool, but a lot of people say, you know what, it's the most profitable, or it's the most prettiest dashboard or something like that. So if you love the dashboard, I'm not saying Flock Pool is a bad pool. It's a great pool. It's 100% custom, great, amazing pool for sure. 100% props to the creator of that pool as well as the miner. But I'm just saying we shouldn't have so much hash rate on that pool. Try other pools, spread out the hash rate. In terms of profitability, I believe it is more profitable even trying a smaller pool. There, so that is what I have going on right now. And this is gonna answer so many questions when it comes to mining Raptoreum. Now, I did announce that yesterday in my 3-way CPU mining test. We will be trying more tests in the future, but once these tests are done, Monero Ocean may be in the game at that point. And if they are, I think that may turn into become the most profitable way to mine on your CPUs, especially since they do start adding Raptoreum. More on that in a different video, but if you are unaware what Monero Ocean even is, just let me know in the comments. Ask the question and I'll for sure let you know. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff. By we, I mean I, and Rig5, of course. He's always in on everything. He's really pumped for this test because he wants to know the answer too, because this guy right here, he wants to be the most profitable, and we're going to find out where he should stay. So yeah, again, quick top up here, review of what's going on. We are mining all these different coins, big test. Pretty much, if you are a CPU miner, or if you're a GPU miner wanting to get into CPU mining, or just think about potentially trying CPU mining because you've never tried before, you're going to want to see this video and obviously the results, because it's going to answer a lot of questions for you. So again, you know, post this everywhere, you know, put it on Reddit, put it wherever you want, put it on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account, so you guys can help me do that for me. But yeah, post this video around, let people know what's going on with these tests, and it could give a lot of information. I think CPU mining is going to start getting bigger and bigger moving on to next year, because once Ethereum does move to proof of stake, GPU mining profits is going to drop a lot, and that's not going to affect any of these CPUs. So we could see a flippening happen in terms of profitability. Again, way too early to tell if any of that's going to happen, but I'd just like to thank all you guys for coming out, checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you haven't, please comment, subscribe, and like this video, as well as check out one of these other videos if you have not seen it yet. I do try to stream every Saturday and Sunday, so stay tuned for more future content.